So it's starting to feel like spring, which means summer is right around the corner. Many of you like to save that vacation time for the warm weather, and we have some tips today to help you plan the perfect summer getaway. Allison Umbricht is back today. She's a travel expert and author of The Mom's Guide to Traveling with Kids and Romantic Weekends in Europe. Welcome back, Allison.
Thank you.
All right, so now's the time to start planning for the summer, correct?
Yes, now's the time, especially when it comes to airline flights. You want to book now. The sooner the better. Prices fluctuate a lot with airline flights, but a little known fact is if you book a trip and the cost goes down, you may be eligible for a credit.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You just have to call? Is that how it works?
You just have to call, and there's a great website out there called yapta.com. It's YAPTA.com. And if you enter your flight details and the cost that you paid for the trip, it will monitor daily whether or not it goes down.
That's fantastic.
And inform you. Yeah.
Takes the guesswork out of everything.
Exactly.
You say, Allison, don't book afternoon flights. Why is that?
Summer thunderstorms in the afternoon are prevalent in this area, and they cause a lot of airline delays, a lot of cancellations. So you want to do yourself a favor and just book in the morning.
And this was kind of unique. I'd never heard of this before. Nannies in the Clouds.
Yes, this is a great service. Where you can, especially for mothers traveling with kids, if you enter your flight details into this service, you register with the website called Nannies in the Clouds. You register your flight details, and then people that are already taking that exact flight can register with the service also. People like grandmas or college students that want to be babysitters, and they'll lend a helping hand to you, and you pay them. But it's a great service. Definitely, when you're traveling alone with kids, you can always use that extra hand.
Sure. So, okay, maybe traveling by air is not for you and you want to do a summer getaway in the car.
Yes.
You got to get the car in tip-top shape, right?
You do. I mean, the last thing you want to do is load the family in the car for this long road trip and be stuck on the side of the road with car trouble. You definitely want to get your car tuned up, get an oil change, make sure it's in good shape before you leave.
Avoid traffic. You don't want to leave during rush hour.
Absolutely. You do not want to hit traffic if you can avoid it. So one thing I recommend is, obviously, if I'm driving south from here, I'm not going to leave at 5 o'clock on a Friday afternoon because I'll hit New York City traffic. Sure. But I also need to realize that if I leave at 12 or 1 o'clock on a Friday afternoon and I'm driving through Washington, D.C., I'm going to hit rush hour traffic there. So you really want to plan ahead to the major cities that you're going through so you don't hit the rush hour there.
And in case you don't want to put the miles on the car, renting is an option, right?
Definitely. A lot of people don't want to put the wear and tear on the car or the mileage, so consider renting a car. It's a great idea. And you definitely want to do your research with renting a car. There's tons of coupons out there for renting a car, and you can really save a lot of money.
And you mentioned that checking out social media is a great way to find some deals.
It is. Services like Groupon Getaways and LivingSocial.com, they offer some great deals, especially if you can be flexible with your travel. Also, if you have a favorite spot in mind that you want to go, a particular hotel, follow that hotel on Twitter or Facebook. Sure. A lot of times you'll be notified of deals that you wouldn't already have learned about.
All right, so we know how to get there. Where exactly are we going? You say in the summertime, national parks are great destinations.
National parks are great, and some of my favorite ones, especially in New England, Acadia National Park, I love. You can go and stay in Bar Harbor. There's some great B&Bs there. You can go and have your lobster and blueberries in Bar Harbor's great restaurants and shops there. And it's easy access to Acadia National Park. You can go hiking, biking. My husband and I went rock climbing there. Really, really a great destination there.
Fantastic. And if we want to leave the north.
Yes, yes. The Grand Canyon is one of America's biggest tourist destinations. But it's a great option for the summertime if you want to take the kids. A little known fact for the Grand Canyon is that the average viewing time outside of a vehicle is 17 minutes.
That's it, huh?
Because people are traveling from buses from Las Vegas or Phoenix, and they just get that short amount of time. My recommendation, the best time to see the Grand Canyon is either in the sunrise or sunset. So do yourself a favor, stay a day and a night, stay longer, and you can combine it with some other trips in the area.
Sure. So, Allison, maybe a national park isn't for you. Any other suggestions?
Yes. A popular destination these days is dude ranches.
That is so much fun. We did that when I was a little kid.
Yeah.
Every summer.
Yeah, it's great. People love it. There's some in this area, and then there's a lot like in Colorado, and you can do anything from zip lining to horseback riding, swimming, water sports, that kind of thing. Another great option is in the summertime, a lot of ski resorts turn into summer destinations.
Oh, okay.
So in this area, Vermont, New Hampshire, and also out in Colorado, Utah, I'm actually going to Park City and to Jackson Hole this summer as a summer destination. There's a lot of great options for summer activities.
Very good, Allison. We're just about out of time. Thank you so much for the advice.
Thank you.
All right, stay with us. All the information is over at WTNH.com, and we'll be right back after the break. Don't go anywhere.